Alright, welcome back to the course. So in this particular tutorial, I'm going to be showing you the overview of the application. But we're going to start first of all with looking at how the student section looks like. Okay, then after that, the next video will be on the tour of the admin section. So let's really jump right into the student section. So this is how the student section looks like. But first of all, I'm going to log out from here so that you can see the login screen we're going to be coming in from. So this is the login screen. So once you come here, you're going to see this particular heading here that says welcome to KES Web Solutions Academy Result Checking Portal. Now please log in with your username and registration number to continue. So here the user has to enter the username and of course the registration number, and you're going to have to accept this particular condition here before continuing. Right now, in the event that the user refuses to enter the username, let's say we try to submit this form without filling this particular information, we have some validations here in check. So first it's going to tell you that username is required, and let's say you try to enter the wrong username, for example, and maybe you click this. Let's say you enter just any random password, even if it's the correct password, and we try to submit. It tells us username does not exist. So I'm going to enter the right username right now, but first if I'm going to enter the wrong password, I'll enter the wrong registration number. Okay, so and I'm going to try to submit. So now it first of all tells me to accept school terms and conditions. Then I'm going to accept this and submit. Then I have this message that says please double check your details. Okay, so now what happens if I enter the right reg number here? Then I click on submit, and definitely I'm going to be logged in. But let me point out something here. Now if you check here, whenever you enter a particular information, it gets saved in the text box. You don't have to re-enter the information again. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm doing that. It's also very easy. And one more thing I want to point out here is if you refresh this page, you see the form does not get submitted again. So in most cases, by the time you try filling up a form and refresh the page, form will want to submit a second time. So I'll also show you how you can prevent that from happening in the course. Now let's quickly enter this again, and of course enter the right username and the right reg number. I'm going to click on I agree to terms, academic terms and conditions, and submit and continue. Oh, I think I entered the wrong username again. Password is still saved if you noticed. So I agree, submit and continue. Okay, here we are at the dashboard section. Now this is the student dashboard. From here the student can check his or her result. Now we have some information here on this place note section. It says you have to purchase a scratch card from the school to check your results, and you are allowed to use scratch card as many times as possible, and also scratch card expires at the end of each term. Now coming to this particular level, you can decide to limit the number of use for the scratch card, okay, for the card serial number. Now you can say I don't want a student to use this more than 5 times. In fact, I'm going to show you how that is done later on in the tutorial, because this tutorial is going to be getting, this course is going to be getting so many updates. Okay, we're going to be adding so many features that are not here currently. So I implore you to take this course, because you're going to be learning a lot of things in the course of this particular tutorial. So also scratch card expires at the end of each term. We're adding an expiration date to the system. So once a user starts using the card, the expiration date starts counting until the end of the term. The card gets expired. Alright, so now also I have a welcome message here that says welcome Obago David. So welcome the user. Now here we have please complete the form below to check your result. So the student has to enter a card serial number, and of course enter the generated pin, which is this pin below, and select the examination year and the examination term, and of course proceed to clicking on check result. So also we have some awesome validation here to check for what the student enters into this particular sections for us. So if, let's say for example, a student decides to enter a wrong pin maybe a pin that does not actually exist. Okay, now I want to enter any random pin that doesn't actually exist. Maybe something like this. Okay, and you probably maybe enter this particular number here, 17306. Select the examination year and the term, and you try to check results. So you get a message here, an error message that says invalid card serial number. Okay, now another thing I want to point out here is if a student also tries to use another student card serial number, like this actually belongs to another student in the system, so you try to use it to check your own. Now that also is going to throw an error. As you can see, tells you an error occurred while checking your results. It's either you are using a wrong pin, your pin has expired, or the pin doesn't belong to you. So please contact the school admin for assistance. So this is very, very important in an application like this. So we try to prevent another student from using another student's pin. So once you purchase a pin from the school and you enter it, immediately you enter it, that pin gets queued to you and you alone. No other person is allowed to use that particular pin. Okay, so now I'm going to just put the pin that belongs to this particular student, which is this particular one. And once I do this, then I'm going to select the year again, then the examination term, which is first term, and I'm going to click on check results. As you can see, we are fetching the results of this particular user. It has no results for this particular term uploaded. So you have a message that says no result found for user Obago David. Please check back later. So let's actually view a student that has a result uploaded. Now I'm going to log out from this particular student account. As you can see, we have also the logout functionality here, so a student can log out successfully. And also we have a button, a link here that says contact. So this actually links to our WhatsApp page. You can put anything here. You can put your email here or whatever you want to put here. Okay, so I'm going to log out of this particular student account and log into another student whose result has been uploaded. So I'm going to come back here, and this time around I'll enter the student information and I'll agree and submit and continue. So this is Alfred Okeke. Now Alfred has a result uploaded, so I'm going to enter his serial number here. I'm going to copy and paste that. Then I will enter his generated pin, which is below, 94922. Then select the year 2019, and of course the term is first term. Then I'm going to click on check results. For some reason this is not working. Probably this belongs to another student. Okay, let me go to database and see what we have here. This is 955. 955. What's going on? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's look at this and that this particular name account was renamed. This is another student account that was renamed to this particular person. So if you come to pins here, I'm going to explain how the database is actually structured later in the tutorial. Now if you come to pins here, you will see that this particular pin that is in 9, let's go back to that place, 955, where is it? 955 actually exists for another student, one for Mercy. Okay, so what I'm going to do here particularly is to rename this particular name. You're not going to be doing this. Okay, I'm just renaming the particular student. That's why this is happening, but we're not going to be doing this. I can assure you. So I'm going to quickly change this back to Alfred Okeke. Okay, let's see. Okay, so hopefully this should work. Yeah, this is working now. Okay, so now as you can see, this particular student has a result. Okay, so now once this result is fetched, you have this action button displaying this. So it shows the name, the user ID of the students in the students table, the name, the examination year, and of course the term. Now under action we have download and we have view. So the student can easily view their results if they are on PC, but mind you, on mobile this particular button will also download the result as well. it will function as this. So I'm going to click on view, and this should open the student result on a new tab. So as you can see, this is a sample of the result, okay, for the student. Now you can prepare your results anywhere you want to prepare it, but then upload it to this platform for the student to check online. Okay, so that is that. Now back to view terminal results. Also on this section, alright, so you also have the download section. So if you click on this, this is going to download. Okay, so let's try that. So you click on this, we download only the PDF of the particular result of the student. Okay, so this you can open either with your PDF view on your system, or you can open it on the browser as well. Now okay, so now you also have a button here that can take you back to the student dashboard. But before I do that, I want to point out something to you. Now if you hover over this particular section, you notice that the link below, if you look below the browser, you find that the link is showing localhost result checker images results, okay, then the name of the particular student report. Now a user might want to navigate to this particular section, because obviously this is where we are keeping, this particular directory is where we are loading every student result. Okay, so a user might want to particularly navigate to that particular directory on your system and want to view every student report without having to purchase pin from the school. So we actually prevented that. Okay, we prevented that from happening, because I know most of us might want to deploy this application to a live server. So you don't want to develop a system that will be vulnerable, that people can easily look for a way to go around it and manipulate the system. So if a person tries to actually come to that particular location, these images and results, okay, now we prevent this from happening. We redirect them back to the dashboard. Are you getting me? So we take them back to the dashboard. So we prevent them from actually viewing the entire result of the students. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Okay, so that you force them to purchase a pin from the school. They must check the result with a pin. Nobody can manipulate the system and all of that. So this is how the student section of this application looks like. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how the admin section looks like. Okay, so thank you for taking this course, and I will see you